this month in April, bringing it up to 648 for the year. There were 28 non-billable calls, bringing that up to 200. 5 cases were assigned to the criminal investigation section to be followed up on. There were 9 criminal reports that were taken for the month, 33 year to date. 10 non-criminal, bringing that up to 27. 2 auto accidents, bringing that up to 12 for the year. And 4 citations, bringing that up to 13 for the year. If there's no questions on that, I will address 109 Miami as far as it relates to the Saturday night incident. I did get with both the comm center and with the officers that were dispatched there on that particular night. The comm center, I'll start with them first, said that they believed that there was some type of an assaultive situation going on there because an unknown female was calling and kept disconnecting. Called back multiple times, which prompted multiple officers to show up to figure out what was going on at that location. When the officers did arrive, they were able to find out that an unnamed female, which I'm not going to give the name, was upset because she was intoxicated and her family members took her car keys so that she would not drive. Based upon her level of intoxication, the officers called a life squad, which she refused any treatment and or service for the preliminary time, then was allowed them to check her out. She was fine vitally and sent back into her place of residence. So as far as there being multiple cars down there, multiple calls, I'm looking at the calls for service for April from the comm center, and there were 0. Out of the 161 calls for service in the village of Cleves, there were 0 calls for service, even 0 non-billable calls for service at 109 North Miami. This, in my opinion, since I've been here, is an isolated incident where one female may have been intoxicated or very well could have been on drugs. But nonetheless, there was no arrest made, there were no reports made, and the officers were on their way. Any questions as to that?
Thank you, Sergeant Carney.